Hello lovely ladies! Today we're gonna do this hair. It is inspired by Jessica Day. If you saw season 4 episode 1 you will recognize this hair. I thought it was so cute that I should do a tutorial on it because I think other people probably think it's cute. So let's all have cute hair together. So my hair is still damp. I have towel dried it. But since this is going to be styled in a particular way, I'm going to dry it in a particular way. So first, I'm going to brush this back. And my bangs are going to be at the center, but slightly to the side. So I'm going to divide them like that. And then push the bangs forward, but still separated. And then the back hair, brush back again. Now I'm going to start drying my bangs first. I'm going to put them on my brush and I'm going to angle them down and to the side. Keep doing that until they're dry. Now the other side. They're going to get curled as well, so they don't have to be perfect. And then for good measure, I'm just gonna do them down for a minute. Now the rest of this hair, I'm going to dry backwards. We're gonna be basically putting it in a bouffant. So if I've already got the hair going that way, it's gonna make it a little easier to tease and brush it in that style. Every so often, I'll just turn the hairdryer off and brush through it again. This helps control my frizz. So first thing we're gonna do is thermal spray. This is Tresemme Thermal Creations. Now, since our hair is very freshly washed, we're gonna mimic dirty hair just a little bit with hairspray. Just do an all-over spray and it'll just help it get a little grittier, if you will, to make it seem like it's a little dirtier than it actually is. Now we're not gonna deal with our bangs until the end, so just kind of work around them for now. So take this section of hair, front and center. Now just take our curling iron, I think it's 1 inch, I'll tell you right there what it is, and curl. We're curling backwards on these top sections just to start training it for the bouffant. All of these top section is going to be curled back, and that's going to help in our bouffant shaping, and then the rest of it's just going to get curled normal how we normally would. The crown of my head I'm going to curl backwards too. Once all that hair that's pretty much going into the bouffant is curled backwards, start curling the rest of it down. I'm going to do smaller sections because it's a bigger curling iron than I normally use for my kind of 40s curls. So I try to make sure to do smaller sections so the curls can still be defined. So I'm going to do a section about this big. And they won't all be exactly the same size. But this is about what I'm going for per section. And we'll do that with all the rest of the remaining hair. Alright, now that it's all curled, you have to let it cool. If you stick your finger in one of the bottom curls and it's cool to the touch, you're probably good to take it out. Don't take it out before then because you'll have wasted your time pinning it, and the longer you wait, the better it will hold. Now that it's all cooled, we're gonna spray it once. Let it dry for a second. When it doesn't feel tacky on your hands, then it's good to start taking out the clips. Make sure they're rolling towards your face as you take them out. Once you've made sure all the clips are out, do one more spray for good measure. And just push up your hair as it's drying. This just helps make sure the curl doesn't fall flat. Now, we're going to start teasing. So, just do your whole crown. So we've teased all of that hair. You can see it's all the crown. And we're gonna put it back. And we're gonna shape it a little bit with our hands, just so the shape starts getting in there. And if you notice any parts that look like you're gonna have a hole in them, you can just tease them a little more. Like right here, I've got a big separation. So if I take this hair, that's gonna fall right there. Tease it. We filled in that gap. Now that that's all teased, we're gonna take a smoothing brush. I like my round brush just because all the bristles are evenly lined, so it's not pushing into the tease too much. Any kind of brush that has even bristles on them, I think works really well for tease smoothing. So just go over the top layer. Don't go too deep. You don't want to pull out the teeth. You just want to smooth the top layer. Now give it another spray. Then we're going to take this side hair. I'm going to try not go up too far. And keep your bangs out of the way. I'm gonna push it back and under at the same time, and then push it forward just a bit, just so it's not laying too flat against the head. Then take a bobby pin, pin it, and I'm gonna crisscross my bobby pins just so I know it'll stay. And then finesse the hair over it a bit. Make sure it's mostly even, and then use your fingers to shape your curls. Now for our bangs. Take a big barrel curling iron. Again, I don't really know how big this is, so I'll tell you right here when I'm done, so you know exactly how big it is. Put the curling iron in, and then angle it away from your face so that it's going this way. And that will curl it so the curl goes that way. And then take your comb it out a bit. Do the other side. So you're going in and away. So the bottom of the curling iron is going towards your opposite ear. Okay. Now, a little trick I have for bangs to keep them uniform so they don't go all stringy is to take the top layer, very, very top layer, and set it aside because you want it to be smooth. And then you take the bottom and you tease it slightly, just enough to keep it kind of as a chunk. Spray it. And then smooth. Smooth the top of it and the bottom of it. Make sure it's going in the angle you like. And then do the same thing on the other side. Tease it just ever so slightly. Spray it. And then smooth. And then just make sure the back feels smooth. I can't see it. And most people can't see the back of their head without mirror tricks. And then try not to roll your curls with your hands into one giant curl. You want lots of little curls going for you. And there you have it. Our Jessica Day inspired hairdo. Like it if you liked it. Comment if you have things to say. Maybe we can share knowledge with each other. Let's make a community of knowledge. And then don't forget to subscribe. That way you never miss any of my videos.